It's just such a fun piece to play. If we could do it, I'd just start over and do it again right now. It's just really, really fun. And it's really fun to share that with the kids. Speaking of these students, we truly, when you go somewhere else, you really know you're not sure what you were going to get. Mr. Kendall talked about what wonderful these kids these are. These are some of the best kids I've ever worked with. They are just amazing. So, kids, would you please take an opportunity and thank both your parents and your directors? I'll just explain this. In the band, when someone does something well, one of the first things we talk about is we shuffle our feet because we have our instruments and that kind of thing. So band, could you give a big Lycoming County honors band for your parents and your directors and all that they've done for you? So they're shuffling around. They really are a testament to all that you do for them. Thank you so much to Williamsport for hosting this year and doing a wonderful job. The reality is the directors and Mr. Kendall did almost all of the work before I got here, and especially being the host. I've hosted lots of these things back in my home school, and it's a ton of work. So Mr. Kendall, thank you for all that you did for all these students and all that Todd continues to do for me. Todd was my mentor when I first started working here at Williamsport. So it's very special for me to come back and be in this auditorium again with all of you. There's been lots of talk even before about just the positive things that are going on in this group. If you think this group was a positive experience for your kids, please go back and thank your director. Please CC an email to your superintendents, to the decision makers in your community. For a long time, we could take for granted all the wonderful things that were happening in the arts. Our kids just went to band and they had a wonderful experience. They had life-changing experiences. We know that the research says that these kids are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. They have the problem-solving skills to make those things happen. And we took for granted just what a blessing it was for our schools to have these opportunities for our students. That's not the case anymore. And so we can't take it for granted. So if this has been a positive student opportunity for your students, if going to band in school each day is something that is important to them, please go home and talk to the decision makers in your community to make sure that those opportunities continue. The only way they will is if our decision makers understand that they're valuable to us and our families and our communities, or else we will lose those things. And once they're lost, they're nearly impossible to get back. So make sure that you take those opportunities in your community and keep supporting your students the way that you obviously have been. We're going to play for you actually two more quick things. We're going to play a gypsy dance, which is a really fun piece to play. And then I don't know if you heard us warming up, but selfishly, when we're done, I'd like to play the chorale that we played. It was the very first thing that we played together. And so I had an opportunity to conduct an Interlochen this past summer, and at the end of every performance, they played this beautiful chorale, the Interlochen theme, which was written by Howard Hansen for Interlochen. But this, to me and to them, I think, at least the way it started and how amazingly different it sounds today, I'd like to end with this chorale. So selfishly, I'm going to let the kids play for me. It's only 8 bars. So we're going to play for you, please, Romany Life, a gypsy dance, which is tons of fun. Features our mallet players back there, and our woodwinds have lots of notes to play. And then we'll finish tonight with our B-flat chorale. So thank you so much, and thank you for having me here in Williamsport, and congratulations to all the wonderful things that are obviously going to do.